Hey there. This is kind of a weird start to a video, but we're just here to explain how this video is about to go down. So we recorded a quick recap video, which you'll see soon, but I personally didn't get around to editing it. I got a little busy before the Lexington game. So we are going to show you that, but a lot of the stuff in this video was outdated, so we took it out. Instead of making two separate videos, we're going to make it into one. So
you can get everything.
Yeah, so present day us will be back after past us is going to recap, then talk about the future game or the future HOI tournament game. But we'll be back after that to talk about what happened versus Lexington and kind of preview the Leroy game, and that will be the video. So we'll see you after you talk to present us or listen to present us.
Present.
Past us.
Life is a gift. Live in the present.
We're present. That's past.
Wait, that's past.
Yeah, we're in the present.
Okay.
Present. They're past.
Modern day.
We'll see you in a bit. Welcome to the Blue Ridge Basketball Show, where we discuss everything Blue Ridge basketball. I'm your host, Landon Magenheimer.
Co-host, Stephen Nixon.
We're back after a long break, winter break. Kind of left without leaving you a warning, but
it's all right. They always do.
Life gets busy with the holidays. Weather sucks. Anywho, speaking of sucks, we have to recap all the games that happened over break, and we're just gonna love doing that for you. So we'll go over the recap of what we've been missing. We went through a holiday tournament, had a couple conference games. We'll preview the upcoming home games that we got, and we'll discuss the HOI tourney coming up too. So first game we had to cover is the Gibson game. It was actually at Gibson. They're the top team in the conference. Whatever, they're good. They came off winning state for basketball, but they killed us, beating us 75-39 on their place. And we took a break for a week and got right into the Team Soy Christmas tournament at St. Teresa in Decatur. And first game was at Hayworth.
Yeah, that was sadly a loss, 61-41. And next we have the St. Teresa game coming up, also a loss, 84-43. Maroa, Forsyth.
Yeah, we had a lead in that game and looked like probably one of the only wins we'd be able to pull out of the tournament, and that didn't work out, losing 64-61. The last game of the tournament, lost 57-40 to Sullivan. I don't even know where that is. But we ended up last in our group, and honestly last in the tournament, if you ask me. Just wasn't pretty. And speaking of not pretty, we opened up conference play and got over the whole Christmas break, everything. The 2nd of January, we traveled to Fieldcrest in pretty crappy weather conditions. Got destroyed there, losing 83-47. I mean, that just kind of shows how the conference season has gone so far.
Yeah, I say that we're really going to have to step up the game because the losses, I mean, it's one thing to lose, but consistency is it's either good or bad. Consistent wins or consistent losses.
Yeah, and even in games where we look like we should pull out a win, we just don't. Like the Maroa game where we were up at halftime, around 10, close to up 10 at halftime, we just, choked. Lost by 3. That can't happen if we want to win games, and that is apparently something we don't want to do.
I really think it comes all down because a lot of the times in the games that we've gone to, we can't, we've been up in the half.
Yeah.
And we've had really good momentum coming into the first 2 quarters. But as soon as that halftime mark hits, it just seems like it's always a downhill slope. We can't finish the game.
Yeah, it's a half for us. We can only play it 1 half at a time, and even when we play 3 quarters at a time, the other team always comes out in the 4th quarter and kills us. And that's kind of what has hurt us all season is we can't play 4 quarters. and a game is 4 quarters, so that's why you can't win games if you don't play a full game. After we played Field Crest, we have our first home game after break. School started up. We were ready for this game. It was actually postponed to a Saturday, but we played Flanagan Cornell conference game at home, and I mean, honestly, we seemed to have energy in the game at first. It was a close game, like most of 3 quarters. We were up for part of it, and we were up at halftime. Looked like a good game, home game. Got energy. You could tell that they were into it. And then we just lost by 10, losing 62-52. Just the fourth quarter killed us.
Yeah.
I mean, we missed shots, honestly. We were making shots, we would have won the game. I mean, you make shots in any game, you would have won the game. But, like, in this situation, we got in the right positions, or just shots wouldn't go down. And that's kind of what is killing us in a lot of games. The McLean County Tournament, which is basically the HOI tournament, starts the 13th, Saturday. That's in Colfax. It's an away game. It's versus Ridgeview. We are actually the 14th seed versus Ridgeview, which I don't remember what seed they are. I believe it's 3. I believe they're the 3rd seed. Yeah, but we're like the lowest seed. So, to be totally honest with you, we're not expected to win that game.
But it's about the effort.
It's all in the effort. I remember when we won the tournament some years back and come a long way. But it's the McLean County Tournament. I want you to know what's going on there. We win, we have a game after that. We lose, we have a game after that. And we'll update you on that, whether it's on our videos or on Twitter. But that's a little preview of our future. So that's our update. Quick recap video, hopefully.
Looking forward to covering the Leroy and Lexington games.
Oh yeah, be there. Meet us there. We'll update you on Twitter with some things. Student section things, how the games went, etc. We'll be back after this week with another video, recapping the games, previewing more games, getting back in the flow of things. Getting back into the flow of school and this nasty weather and stuff. But hope everyone had a
Wonderful break.
Wonderful break. Happy holidays, fun Christmas with the family.
New Year, same us.
Hanukkah, if you do that. But
I don't know about Hanukkah.
Follow our Twitter though if you want to.
Take part in the poll.
Yeah, vote on stuff. We put up polls for the student section themes. We want it to be a democracy.
Everybody needs to vote and take part.
Be happy.
Be glad.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy all of our videos. If you haven't watched the other ones, they're entertaining even if you haven't, been keeping up. We try to keep it entertaining. All right, see you later.
Yeah. Wait, Mailman Bounce has a package for y'all.
Welcome back. It's present day us again.
Back at it.
Yeah.
Future, present.
Hopefully you enjoyed us.
Way back.
We talked about the recap, and hopefully you found that interesting. But we're here to talk about our home game versus Lexington.
Great game.
And to preview the very, 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 very important home game versus Leroy. But first, let's talk about last night.
Last night was a W.
We pulled out a win versus Lexington, 65-60. And you won't see us talking about what we thought was going to go on in the game beforehand because I cut that out already. But we talked about how we thought this was a very good chance to get our first
Real conference win.
conference win in 2 years. We did get one last year. This was our year to put a number other than 0 in the win column. And it feels pretty nice to have a 1 there for right now. Lexington game. First of all, before we get into the game, the student section, very big improvement.
Yeah, great improvement.
I liked it a lot. People dressed up. It was beach theme. If you weren't there, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it a lot.
You can see a little snippet of it on our Twitter account. We posted a little update on how we won the game. But the final score was 65-60 us, and we kind of had a lead for most of the game.
Yeah, actually a more sizable lead than the final 5-point lead.
It got up to like 10 or 12, but it was consistently around 10-ish the whole night. But ended it at 5. Kind of a stressful end.
Yeah, it was very tense during the last few minutes of the game.
Yeah, the fourth quarter had us a bit scared of blowing a lead, but we are not the Atlanta Falcons, so we didn't do that, or the Georgia Bulldogs either. But
Rough.
we pulled it out, and it feels good to have not only a conference win, but a home win against a quality team.
Yeah.
Or a home win. We didn't even get that last year. And we played well.
We actually did. I'd say that we finally, I could say in this game, we managed to play all 4 quarters.
Yeah, 4 quarters. That's what we've been talking about, and we did it finally. We had key players. Dane didn't even play in the game.
Yeah.
Pulled out a conference win without Dane. And Tim Crook was a great 3-point shooter in that game. Sam had some vital threes and some good passes in there. Trey with some great passes. Everyone kind of played well as a team.
Yeah.
Everyone did. Everyone played well, and that was the key part. There weren't dumb turnovers throughout the entire game. Like, we didn't beat ourselves, and that's what really helped us out.
We actually managed to execute to I'd say, the full extent of our ability.
I'd say so. We can always improve, but that was definitely an improvement compared to past games, whether it be conference or non-conference.
Yeah.
Great game. We loved it. We loved the student section. That was actually really fun.
Yeah.
But on to important matters. Thursday night, today, tomorrow night, whenever you're watching this, the 11th, I think.
Yeah, it is the 11th.
The 11th. We played the biggest game of the year.
The Leroy game.
We play against Leroy, and it's at home. We are blessed to have a home game versus Leroy. We don't have to go to that place, and it's important because the student section was fantastic with the Lexington game, and we need that and more versus Leroy. Leroy is a higher quality team. They're sub-average in the conference. They're just sub-average in general. They're not anything close to what they used to be. Probably won't be like that anytime soon either. I mean, it's not like we have tons of room to talk, but
yeah,
at least it's good to see other teams lose as well.
Now we're not the worst team in the conference.
Anywho, we need people there. Student section theme will be on Twitter. Show up in very important basketball game. It's Leroy. We hate Leroy. Can't stand them. Matt Chastain is their whole program.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing a video game with the cheat codes on. Once they're gone, are you really playing?
It's like the Bulls after Michael Jordan.
It's like Kool-Aid without sugar in it. Tasteless.
So be there, be square. Don't be square, be there. And so that is our video. We're back in the present, happier now than we were in the other video because we have a conference win.
Yeah, we are now winners. That's a double U, as the kids say.
So that's great. So we will see you at the Leroy game, hopefully. Anyways, we'll see you later.
Jose Bank. They're having a sale. Jose Bank was having a sale, Jose Bank. If you shop online, I'm sure you can find a sale. I've been really getting into the sweater life lately. I got this for like $20. $20 for this. This thing's like $80. It's a steal. Do you always use your toothbrush like that?